Good morning, my name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Like.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is June 19th. Happy Juneteenth to you.
Juneteenth, let's talk Juneteenth.
It'll be celebrated on Monday as a federal holiday, but today is actually the day, June the 19th. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm Brian K. McNeill.
I am DrLisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us today.
I forgot who I was for a second.
I never forget who you are. Okay, you're DrLisa Santiago.
Right. Hey, Uzama. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Today's topic, and I really want to talk about it with you. It's always Shout Out Friday. That's true. I want to talk about this.
There's a lot. There's really not a lot, not as much information, because much of the information I heard, but they've been whitewashed.
Yeah, very much so. When you try to research what Juneteenth is, it's very whitewashed. And what do you call it? Whitewash is probably a good enough word. They cleanse it, make it palatable
and
clinical,
sterilized.
Sterilized, yes, the information on it. But I want to talk about what 4 or 5 minutes, and we also have a treat today at the 9:15 mark because our inspirational speaker,
Brother Mark Green, had a submission for us on Wednesday, but we were having so much fun.
We had a special guest,
fantastic guest, that we just ran out of time.
But we're going to do it today.
And how apropos?
Why? Yeah, Mark Greer on
Juneteenth.
I hope his message. I don't know what his message is going to be.
No, I didn't do it intentionally for the same reason.
Yo, you never do. Okay,
that's true. I don't.
But doesn't Lisa look pretty?
Thank you, sweetie.
Good morning, Susan Kennedy.
Hey, Susan. Good morning. Good morning.
This is going to be an amazing weekend. Yes, we're going to talk about Juneteenth today, but this weekend, right after the show, actually, right after this podcast, my wife and Dr. Deborah and Stephanie Morris and Tara George are going to get in the car together. Those 4 chicks will get in the car and drive to the Women's Women's Retreat. We were lucky to have Dr. Deborah stay with us last night. She's upstairs in the kitchen. Maybe I can get her to come up here on camera. Maybe I can get her to come up here. We'll see if we can get her up here. Byron, DJ B1, you got an event tonight.
He said, Auntie, I just popped in. Wait a minute. No, thank you, nephew.
DJ B1, Byron McDougal, this is still Shout Out Friday. So your event tonight.
Please shout it out.
Your old school party.
Yes.
Shout out where it is and all that stuff. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna slide through. I might.
You might.
It's
you be bored all by yourself.
You're right. It's at Sophia's. And it's not that far away.
I don't know, Sophia.
Yeah. We've been there before. Who's gonna hold networking there? We have held 1 or 2 there before. Off of Mallard Creek.
I do know where it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Jefferson with Trader Joe's, I think.
Byron is nephew. He is just young enough and just old enough to know the music that we come from and to put a little fresh spin on it. He don't go to sleep quite as early as we do.
Nah, he jokes about us not coming out at night.
I told him to have the R&B party at 6, from 6 to 9.
So it's called
Coming to America Old School Throwdown. Sophie's Bar and Grill. Free 70s, 80s, and 90s music.
Coming to America Old School Throwdown.
I'm sorry I won't be here. That sounds like fun. You need to slip through.
You would want to go to that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well,
what's his name? Godfrey. Godfrey is that Comedy Zone? Yeah, the comedy. Yeah, he's at Comedy Zone. He's been there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I was thinking, like, we should have gone Thursday.
Last night.
Right, today's Friday. We should have gone last night. But I mean, my weeks haven't ended yet, and I didn't think that I would have me. I don't want to be sitting there like,
Well, Dr. Deborah kind of let the cat out of the bag. What y'all gonna do this evening?
it ain't no cat in no bag.
She said, as soon as we get a chance to, Dr. Lisa and I are gonna get in the pool.
Period. I even told her, I said, even if it's raining, as long as it ain't no lightning, I'm in the pool.
We get in the pool tonight.
For real. That's why my hair is curly. I refuse to be worrying about hair situations.
Oh, they can't wait. These
Hey,
two ladies
Jay.
can't wait to get in the pool.
Mhm.
Also, Dr. Deborah celebrated a birthday this week.
She celebrates it on Sunday.
Sunday's her birthday. What?
Happy birthday. We're going to be celebrating all the weekend and giving honor to God and having a wonderful, wonderful women's retreat, lifting up the deliverance, healing, and staying free, not just getting free, but staying free ministry.
One moment. Mute us for a second, baby.
Mute us?
Yeah, for a second. Just a second.
I don't know how you just
Yes,
want. Just in the middle of the broadcast,
How
want to
long did it
mute
take?
people?
2 seconds?
I don't
3
get
seconds?
2 seconds
4?
on air. That's a whole lot of time.
Did anybody even notice?
I don't know.
Jay Mattier, do you want to go to the Coming to America old school
R&B
throwdown?
Okay.
All right, you ready to get on camera?
I don't have
I me neither. But look, what I'm gonna have you do, I'm gonna get out of this chair because what I want you to do is talk about the Get Free, Stay Free conference that you two were doing together.
Okay.
You ready? All right. So coming to the stage, Dr. Deborah Dunstan.
And the crowd goes wild. Hey, Dr. Deborah, scoot on up. Scoot on up. Scoot on up. That's what he wanted. He
I
wanted to be able
was
to
downstairs talking to Mama. Me and Mama was having a conversation.
And Brian just bellowed and beckoned. But this weekend I am looking forward to this weekend. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about what we have lined up for Saturday?
Okay. On Saturday, we're going to have a great day of healing, a great day of just renewing ourselves. So we'll be having speakers. We have the wonderful DrLisa Santiago McNeill. We have Stephanie Morris is going to be taking us through an exercise on vision boarding, and I think it's called the Vision of the Heart. And then we're going to have who's else speaking? Oh, myself.
Yeah, you're speaking.
I will be speaking.
Absolutely.
I'll
Sharing
be
about
speaking and sharing about
trauma and deliverance and not just getting, sometimes it takes time to get to it, but then getting it and taking it out and staying free.
Yes. I always like to say healing is a process. Mm-hmm. So don't expect yourself to do like everybody else. It's a process. But freedom is a journey. So it'll be a journey for as long as you're here on this side of glory, you'll be on a journey of being free.
Absolutely.
So get free and stay free. We'll also have people.
Says, hey, and so does Dr. Sheila.
Hello, Susan. Hi, Dr. Sheila. How you doing? We also have some people who will be sharing their testimonies. So that is a great part, to know that you're not alone in your healing process, to know that there's a community you can turn to. So I have some wonderful ladies that will be sharing their story. Michelle DeWitt, Brittany Thomas, and Kendra Hunter. They're sharing us. So I'm really excited.
I'm excited as well. I'm also excited for the element of the diversity in the testimonies. Nobody is coming from the same place, but it's important to know that when you're going through whatever trauma is affecting you mentally or emotionally, it doesn't have to look like somebody else's stuff just to be weighing on you. And being able to see it from perspectives gives you the opportunity to realize, hey, God cares for me too, and my situation. And this weekend, the location, the venue.
Yes, we'll be in beautiful Sanford, North Carolina, and we'll be on the water, you guys. Water is healing for me. I just heard downstairs with Mama that if there's some water, you jumping in it.
Absolutely.
So, and guess what, you guys? We have our own in-ground pool right on the property, private. So we're looking forward to that. Dr. Lisa and I already said we don't care. It can be nighttime. We're jumping
jumping in. Good morning, Shaki. She says, good morning, ladies. The doctors are in the house. Amen. And we are going to be in the house this weekend. I am excited because the venue is so beautiful, and that does impact the energy in what we're going to do. Is just having that beauty. We'll have the lake, we'll have the pool, we'll have the privacy. The lake is just beyond the property.
Yes.
It's just going to be a phenomenal opportunity for connecting, healing, and just having fun.
Yes. I'm gonna let Brother Brian. I hadn't even put on my earrings yet or anything. Mom did say be ready because I think he wants you to go on camera, and I said, well, I'm not finishing dressed. But she said, I know that's what he wants. So I came up and I was willing just to jump on here. So you guys are accepting me as I am. Nothing, no makeup, no nothing.
So beautiful. And our heart is just as beautiful as everything. So I'm so glad that I get to have you to myself. And then for this weekend, for the time that
yes, me too.
Thank you. Yay.
So thank you guys. You guys have a great time. I'm gonna go finish getting ready, and it smells so good because Lisa made her famous baked ziti, and I can't wait to eat. Brother Brian already sampled some. I wanted to, but I'm gonna wait till tonight. You guys get free and stay free.
Amen. Amen. It is 9:10, and in just 5 minutes, we will have our segment from our very own brother Mark Greer.
That was beautiful to watch. You and Dr. Deborah talk about this event like that.
Absolutely.
Y'all look so friendly together. That was from the doorway. That looked pretty nice. What did you think, Shaki?
I do appreciate that we have both a professional and a personal camaraderie. And that's not always, me and Dr. Deborah, that's not always the case. There are some people that I have a professional relationship with. At the same token, it can be a little stilted. Mm-hmm. It's a very seamless interaction that she and I share.
Right. The white cloth there, what is this for?
It's one of yours.
How you know it's mine?
It's not mine.
I'm gonna have to turn the temperature down in the house.
It's not hot. You're hustling and bustling.
Anyway.
Go get your coffee and come back. So I'm telling you.
You don't tell me what to do, woman.
Byron, come get your uncle. Come and get your uncle. I'm telling you. So I am just looking forward. Even everything is lining up. As we talk about Juneteenth, I had to be honest this morning. I knew what we were going to discuss, but I knew also that I needed to do a bit of research because I just didn't have the historical depth for a lot. I gave you that word this morning as well.
You said cleanse. But sanitize is the word I was looking for this morning.
And sanitize.
That's what I was looking for.
Dr. Sheila says, Mama knows her child, so get ready for camera. Absolutely.
What are you trying to say, Dr. Sheila?
You've been trying to get her to get on camera, too. We're going to get her one day, Mama. Hey, William Brown. Happy you're today.
I'm so happy that you're here, William. In 3 minutes, we're going to bring up our brother, Mark Greer, for his inspiration message. I want to say this much. January 1st, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issues the Emancipation Proclamation, which made slavery illegal in these United States of America. With that proclamation, that law, that meant that slaves were no longer slaves. They're all free men and women. Now, slaves weren't allowed to read. They didn't get the news. So it was incumbent upon the slave owners to tell their slaves. Now, there was a lot of slave owners. It's just, so what? Lincoln says that. I don't have to listen to Lincoln.
But it wasn't yet enforced.
That was the thing. Mm-hmm. It had not only told them, and that's one thing they leave out of the, when you research it, they don't put that part in the Wikipedia, that even though it was a proclamation issued by the president, it had to be enforced. Yeah. They had to use soldiers. And in some states like South Carolina and Texas, they had to go from plantation to plantation. Well,
they had to enforce a law that they didn't agree with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's part of the problem. When you have the actual officers that don't believe that this law should be in effect, they can just turn and look the other way or not fulfill what they're supposed to be doing.
So it took 2 years of enforcement free all slaves. It took 2 years for slaves even. In June 19th in Galveston, Texas, when the last Union soldiers got to that last plantation in Galveston, it was reported that the slaves didn't even know. It was a surprise to them. What? We's free now? Yes, we's free now. Master didn't tell y'all. Okay. Oh my gosh. You got to be some really, really cold people.
Well, upon the release and the news, there were lots of celebrations that went on. But understand, freedom came with a cost because now you were free, but you didn't know how to read. You did not own any land. You didn't have any place to be, and there were so many other rules that were additionally oppressive that it did not make freedom necessarily a wonderful thing.
Literally the same days that 13th Amendment came out. And the 13th was all these rules that you can get arrested for. And if you got arrested and thrown in jail, they put you to work, which is another way to keep slavery enforced.
Right, because prisoners could be slaves.
Yeah.
Prisoners could be slaves.
So I mean, like loitering was a thing.
You're a prisoner, so may as well go back to slavery. You're a slave.
So they kick you out of your house today. You don't have a place to go. What you gonna do? Go look for a place to go, I'm sure, but you may not have a great direction. Okay.
You don't have any money.
You don't have no money.
And your marketable skills are exactly what you did on the plantation.
That's all you got. And when your language in the first place, it was just terrible. But anyway, praise God. Look what our ancestors got us to and through.
Which is why which is why I'm always so honored when Brother Mark reminds us all the things that we get to appreciate now because of the blood, sweat, and tears that were shed for us to get here.
Our ancestors had to be the most clever people ever.
And resilient.
Because they had to trick the master thinking they couldn't. Anyway, coming to the stage, Mark Greer's got a word for us.
Good morning to you, Empowerment Duo family. Here it is again, another edition of Wisdom Wednesday. You know, Pablo Picasso once said, action is the foundational key to success. And this morning, Empowerment Duo family, I want you to take some action. I don't want you talking about what you're going to do. I don't want you thinking about what you're planning to do. I want you to focus on what you are doing. Because as long as you're telling yourself, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that one day, here's the problem. One day may never arrive. And as long as you're talking about what you're going to do, you will never be able to focus on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And if you can't focus on what you're doing, you will never in your lifetime be able to say, look at what I did. Because you will stay stagnant in the what I'm going to do. Empowerment Duo family, if you do nothing else this morning, I encourage you wholeheartedly. I want you to do this. I want you to decide this day that you're not talking about what you're going to do. You're going to start taking action. You're going to start doing some things. You're going to get this dream, this thing in motion to take you from here to there. No more planning, no more hoping, no more wishing. Simply taking action. What can I do today to get me one step closer to living that life that I claim that I want? And if you are not going to do anything, if you're not going to take action, if you're going to sit there and wish about it and hope for it and talk about it all day long, you'll be in the very same place you are today next week, next month, next year. And you'll look back. And you won't say to yourself, I don't regret what I did. I regret the action I didn't take. Don't live your life as if this is the last day. It is not. Don't go out here and tell people, you know what, I'm living this day as if it is my last day on earth. One day it will be. You don't focus on the end, you focus on the living. And the only way you can focus on the living is by taking action each and every day. Your thoughts have got to be about taking action. Your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your whole makeup has got to be about taking action and doing something. Don't wait on life to give you the perfect scenario. Because perfection is an imperfect exercise. Empowerment Duo family, I need you to take action this day, and I want you to start by doing this. I want to say to yourself, I'm taking action because I am no longer thinking I have all of these obstacles. I only see opportunities. I am going to change things by doing those things that move me forward and will not take a step back, no matter what I face. I'm going to plow through because that is the seed that was put in me. And at the end of the day, this seed was planted in some fertile soil. And each and every day, I am nurturing it so that when I burst through the soil and the world gets a load of me, they won't see someone who was just sitting there going through the motions. They will witness the growth, the exceptional growth of this person right here. And when I step out into the world and they see the results of the actions that I have taken, they're going to be amazed. I will not get down on myself. I will not let anything deter me. I will not be destroyed by anything. The action that I'm taking is that I will not stop. The action that I am taking is that I will persevere. The action that I am taking is that I will succeed. Because, like Pablo Picasso said, action is the foundational key to success. Empowerment Duo family, are you willing to take the action necessary for you to be successful? And if you are, no more procrastination. Let's go. That's all I have for today, everybody. As always, you are anointed, appointed, and destined for greatness. But to achieve that greatness, you've got to take action. We'll talk to you again soon. Peace.
Peace. Love, love, love that message. I love that message. Mark Greer, thank you. I hope he pops on here so we can give him his flowers in person.
Ooh.
Good morning, Trisha Bailey. William Brown. Byron says Godfrey is that dude. I love Godfrey's comedy too. It's evolved over the years. I love it.
Understanding that you have to think. It's a reminder. You could stay in as soon as I get this, as soon as I do that, or once I do this, that's going to happen and this is going to happen. And you continue to go for the perfection. And sometimes perfection has no start. It's just a whole lot of preparation.
Yeah, no start.
A whole lot of preparation for some situations that may not even ever occur.
I'm trying to get everything. When this happens, then I'm going to move. But let me tell you, Mark Greer and I are aligned. For many years, I managed salespeople. And I used to give this talk called the Amadou People.
Amadou.
The Amadou Peoples. Okay. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. And once I do this, then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I call those the Amadou people.
Okay. Yes. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, I'm going to do it one day. I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. That was the popular refrain.
That's right, Jay. Action.
Action. I didn't know that Pablo Picasso quote was action is the foundational key to success.
Action.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what he says. Jay Maddie, I owe you a return text. I did get your text. I intended to respond to it, and then one thing led to another, and I did. Did I share with you what Jay's text was about? Okay, then. What are you talking about? Stay on him, stay on him.
I know Jay is about something. He ain't just about no foolishness. I don't care.
You don't even know what it was.
It doesn't matter. I know it ain't about no foolishness.
You know what I mean, Jay? Anyway, I love Mark Greer's message, taking in action. Inch by inch, anything is a cent. One step in the right direction is moving you closer to
Trisha! Trisha says, okay, I'm going to do.
And as Mark was talking, the classic that came to mind was writing a book. There's so many people that say, I'm going to write a book. Here's one I've heard a lot. There's a book inside me.
Yep.
You're right. I believe you. But writing a book to me is the classic example because it's a process to write a book. And it's not always easy. It's sometimes frustrating, but it's worth it. Okay. But getting that book from is a book inside me and from my head to actually in your hands. I think you feel better about yourself because you did accomplish that thing.
Absolutely, it is a situation of accomplishment, it's a feeling of accomplishment. But I think it's also important that when we write, we realize that we're teaching ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We are re-emphasizing the lessons that we've learned through life, so that we can have these morsels of wisdom to now pass on. Just reviewing the things that we've gone through is an opportunity to understand that everything works together for your good.
I think Uzama gonna say something.
Uzama said Juneteenth and Bitcoin both symbolize liberation from systems that restrict economic freedom. Juneteenth marks emancipation from slavery, while Bitcoin offers a decentralized financial alternative that can empower historically excluded communities. Go to don'tstaysleep.com.
Uzama, what a wonderful tie. What a wonderful way to marry the thoughts.
Absolutely.
Emancipation and Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard anyone else say that. You gotta do something with that this weekend, Uzama, with that thought. It
offers decentralized financial alternatives for
Even
those
just what you wrote.
that can that have been historically excluded. And Trisha said it was not easy. I know. Trisha, is the book released yet? I know that it was coming soon. I can't wait to review it. Miss Phyllis said, "Good day." Hey, Miss Phyllis. Good morning. Good morning.
And Trisha has finished the book?
Yeah, well, she's a part of an anthology,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was published last week, or it's being released this week, or a couple of weeks. I don't remember. But if you would send me the link, I'll happily support.
You know, I've been saying, not always, that I've published 9 books and the 10th one is on the way. But the 9 books that I published, those are the ones that I wrote. But I have been in 2 other anthologies. So I could count those too, right?
Yes.
And I've been featured and talked about in 2 other books. So they talked about, I learned this from Brian K. McNeill, the sales trainer, and they wrote up some stuff that they learned about me. In 2 other books, they featured me and my name and my stuff.
Your name is in my book.
My name is in your book too.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, I think it's in all of them, but specifically discovering your why and permission to be amazing, granted.
You know, because I thought discovering your why was written for a long time before you published it.
But I updated it before it was released.
Yes, you did. So I could count, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15,
that you've been
16.
Honorable mention.
Or wrote.
Wrote or honorable mention.
Wrote,
absolutely.
Contributed, or mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Because, wow, that's impressive to me. I never counted it like that before. But thank you, Trisha, for reminding me to do that.
Absolutely. It was not easy. I understand even the process of getting the information out of yourself and respecting it can be a challenge for some. And that's why it's necessary to have a coach through it in times. That's why it's necessary to have teachers and mentors, because they help us to realize that we have more in ourselves than often we give ourselves credit for.
My last book I published a year ago was called Timid Entrepreneurs Have Skinny Kids. You can't see the picture, but the picture is a plate with 2 French fries and 3 peas and a fork.
I thought those were noodles.
Those are supposed to be French fries, okay? 2 curly French fries, and we'll call it either one, but there's only 2 of them.
If you're hungry, this ain't it.
Well, if you're really hungry, this would be it, okay? But 3 French fries, okay? Because timidity and entrepreneurship don't hold hands well. But this book is really, really good. Now, I promise you, Trisha, I rewrote this book completely, front to back, 3 separate times. 3 separate times I rewrote this book. The first time I thought it was good. And then I put it on a shelf and I picked it back up again. And as I was going through it, I didn't like it as much. So I thought I was going to redo a chapter. And then I redid another chapter. Next thing you know, I redid the whole book. And then I was really happy with it. And then another thought came to me that wasn't in the book that I needed to include, that was critical, about my relationship with God and the Bible. And that needed to be in this book too. I rewrote the whole thing 3 times before I had it published. I published all my works through Empowerment Publishing and Multimedia, which is owned by DrLisa Santiago McNeill. Yeah.
I'm excited about so many of the new projects that I'm working on right now. In the hopper at the same time, and I had to I paused because I have to focus on all the things that we have the opportunity to give, do, and share this weekend. And I'm telling you,
I'm hoping you'll get fed too.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Hmm. Because you need a retreat too, and so do you. You need a mental retreat from time to time. Um, Scroll down, please. I just saw something pop up there.
It's not up yet. I don't know what you mean. We're at the bottom.
Okay, cool. I didn't know it was at the bottom. But good day, Juneteenth. Uzama, I really appreciate you saying that Juneteenth and Bitcoin both symbolize liberation from systems that restrict economic freedom. Liberation from systems that restrict freedom. What's restricting your freedom today? Mark Greer gave a really, really great message about going from what you say you're going to do to what you actually take action on.
Yeah, and talking about it sometimes is a disadvantage because it gives people information and insights to things that you may not be ready to share.
And sometimes talking about it to the wrong person just gives them something to shoot at.
Hey, cousin Lois. My cousin Lois just popped in. How are you? So glad to see
Cousin
you.
Lois, how you doing? Okay, it's now 9:30.
It is 9:30, and today in African American history, 366 days of historical events and accomplishments by Michael A. Carson. On this day in history, on June the 19th, 1865, enslaved African Americans in the state of Texas finally received news of their emancipation. From that point, an American holiday was formed commemorating the announcement. It was called Juneteenth, also known as Juneteenth Independence Day or Freedom Day. Each year, Juneteenth celebrations are observed in various cities all across the United States. Traditions include the public readings of the Emancipation Proclamation, singing of traditional songs such as Lift Every Voice and Sing, and reading works by noted African American writers such as Ralph Waldo Ellison, no, Ralph Ellison, and Maya Angelou.
Ralph Ellison wrote The Invisible Man.
Mhm.
Okay. But also, see how I said, even that. Juneteenth also is an excuse for cookout. Okay. A cookout, but a cookout is an opportunity for us to get together. And I want you to go to cookouts this weekend. I do. I want you to, but I also want you to take a moment or two to talk about it. Talk about, we couldn't always gather like this in celebration.
And interestingly enough, even though enslaved African Americans in the state of Texas received the news of their emancipation in 1865, it was 2021 when the federal holiday was actually written into our national calendars.
That's right. It didn't become a federal holiday. Until, we have been celebrating Juneteenth for over 100 years.
But no one gave it any federal recognition, which is also why it didn't have a particular date.
Okay, but now it does. So we're going to celebrate on this Monday upcoming. And I hope you do take some time to celebrate it as well. It's now 9:32. I'm happy that you're here with us today. I'm looking forward to this weekend. My wife had mentioned it earlier. It's seems like our weeks have been running together. And that's a danger as an entrepreneur. It's so easy to work anytime you want to. But if you let your weeks, there's water right over there.
It's empty, dear. I wasn't being annoying. I was trying to.
My wife don't want it unless it's mine. She will reach over her own drink to get to my drink. Oh, cousin Lois, how you doing? She goes, ooh, telling the truth.
I guess they haven't sensitive yet.
Oh my gosh. But I'm happy about a lot of those things. But weeks run together. You gotta have some time for what's called a weekend.
Mhm.
Let this weekend. You're not gonna see. I'm wanting you to go. I'm happy that you're going to this women's retreat, but I know you're working too.
Yes, I'm working. I'm preaching on Sunday. I'm teaching on Saturday. I cook today. and we're sharing the responsibilities. I will, however, relegate myself to if it ain't mine, I ain't doing it. I'll participate as desired, but for the most part, I am taking a very, very low key back seat.
In my adult life, I've only gone on one retreat, only one, and it was 14 men. We went to the mountains, and it was mostly black men, but there was a couple of white guys there too. And one of the things when I think back on that retreat, we was there for from Thursday till Tuesday because we couldn't leave for Monday for whatever reason. They gave us another day, so we didn't leave till Tuesday. We all stayed an extra day. And but there was a Saturday. We had got there Thursday evening and we had spent all day Friday. We had a fire out back. It was kind of cool out too. We kept the fire going. So we all took turns cooking. We had music, we had cigars, we had drinks. It was just men. But I remember seeing on Saturday there was this one white guy sitting on the couch reading a book by himself, cool. And it just looked like such an interesting thought. And he saw me looking at him. He goes, man, I cannot remember the last time that I was able to just sit on a couch and read a book. He was a family man, but he couldn't remember the last time he was able to do that. To just sit on the couch and read a book. They're gonna write it out my mailbox. Okay, good.
They said instead of doing my Memorial Day kickoff, the summer event that I think I'm going to start doing, a Juneteenth kickoff the summer event. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
Let us know so we can adjust our calendars accordingly.
Because if Jay's throwing an event or a party, you want to be there. You want to be there. Jay, did you Byron McDougal posted earlier that he's hosting, he's the DJ tonight for the Coming to America Throwdown Jam. Old school throwdown. Coming to America old school throwdown. Featuring music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I'm thinking about it, it's 15 minutes away from the house. It's not 5. If it was 5 minutes away from the house, I'd still be thinking about it. That's how close I am, man, to
How close is it to 70?
It's 15 minutes away.
Here's how I know Brian loves Jay.
Okay.
Jay lives 45 minutes from us.
40 minutes, maybe.
And if I say we need some Jay and Katrina time, he make it happen.
I'm ready to go see them, yes. I'll drive 40 minutes to go see Jay, but 15 minutes to go to a party? I don't know, man. Oh my gosh. That's a trip, but it's true. I didn't think of it that way, but it's true. Yeah.
You're almost 70.
I'm not almost 70.
You're gonna be 70
We were at the Business Spotlight yesterday. On Thursdays, we host a networking meeting. It's live and in-person networking at Panera Bread Concord Mills. We like this area of the city, and we want to do more of this area of the city. So we were there, and our friends slash mentees slash co-hosts, one of them said to me, I'm not sure how much he was joking, because we was talking about our featured speaker was in his 70s, 76, or something like
73.
that. 73. He goes, Brian, aren't you in your 60s? Brian, aren't you in your 60s? What?
You're not going 60.
I'm not 60.
He'll be 59 this November.
But right now, I'm 58.
58 and a half.
I'm 58.
And a half.
I stopped doing that half stuff once I got after 2 years old. Okay. Okay.
So 2 was just beginning the year. You were 24 months at 2.
Right. I stopped playing that. Man.
But I'm telling you, I'm just looking forward to all of the wonderful emotional breakthroughs that I expect this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I expected them so much that I made sure that tissues and Kleenex were on the shopping list.
And I pray that y'all having an amazing time.
Absolutely.
Every woman that's there, every woman that shares this gets way more than what they came looking for.
And do understand that there will be unsolicited prayer going on everywhere.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that have to be battled when you're fighting for healing and deliverance, when you're fighting for getting free and staying free. you have to stay prayed up because there are so many elements that are endeavoring to come against the mission.
Yeah.
That's right. Knocking at 60 at the door, he bumping ahead of 60.
Yeah, I am, but I'm not there yet. But look, I'm thinking about the women's retreat. I'm so excited that you're going, and I've known all the work that you've done leading up to this moment, all the things you had to purchase
And all the
and
prayer and
store,
research and
and yes,
organization and everything.
so you really, really care about the success of this event.
Yeah,
I've seen her do that,
I do.
and I'm prayerful that friendships will be strengthened during this time.
And even created.
Oh,
There are some
and
people
even
that
created,
that we
yes.
don't know. There's some of us that don't know each other. I get to see one of my longtime mentees that I haven't seen in a very long time, Tuyeni Akanke Smith, will
She's
be
coming
there.
from DC.
Yeah.
So good, good. Y'all gonna have a good turnout, and I like it. So I'm grateful for that. My wife is going, which means I'm gonna be home alone. Dr. Devon said I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm not gonna be home alone. My mother will be here.
Yeah, I got a babysitter for you.
What do you mean? You got a babysitter?
Your mother's here.
Oh, okay. She got a babysitter.
You the babysitter?
For my mother? Yes. Okay. So yeah, so me and my mom will be here without Dr. Lisa. And I already miss Dr. Lisa. But Dr. Deborah, even you too, I know the care and the preparation work you've done leading up to this moment. These two ladies, Dr. Deborah and Dr. Lisa, they have they have done a lot of legwork and energy work and prayer work for the successful event, and it's here now.
It is, and we're excited about it. What's interesting is we've both been working very hard in tandem, but in silos. We have had very much independent contributions to get in alignment for this particular event. And I'm just grateful that we have so much attunement that when we would check in, just check in, make sure here's what I'm thinking. Is this out of line? Is this too much? And vice versa. We would go, that's exactly where, oh my goodness, my heart, oh my goodness. It's like, all right, God, thank you. We just wanted to make sure that it's got to be in alignment with you.
Attunement is a great. Attunement is the new A and the new ABCs of selling is the word attunement. The old ABCs of selling, the A stood for always. The old ABCs of selling was always be closing. That doesn't work at all today. But the new ABCs are attunement, buoyancy, and clarity. Now, attunement in the new ABCs of selling is, can you make it easy for them to do business with you? Can it make it easy for them or simple? A lot of times, to make it easy for people to work with you, you have to do a lot of hard work ahead of time. It takes a lot of practice to make that jump shot look easy, right? It takes a lot of practice to make that move look like it was easy. Okay.
Dr. Deborah said, I know so much was in alignment. I know that God is in this. And I definitely agree. There were times that she and I would get on the phone because we only had about 30 minutes between appointments. We would get on the phone and I might say a half a word and she would say the other half of the word. And then that was it. And we were exactly in alignment. I was like, all right, we got it. Good. Go. Gotta go. So I'm just looking forward to the culmination of this whole menagerie of excitement to just explode on the women that attend the Get Free, Stay Free conference.
Even what you just said there, we only had 30 minutes between the point. I think there's magic in 30 minutes. That's about as long as I want to plan and prepare. About a half hour bites. Um, uh, my VA, I didn't tell her this, but I think she's figured out if she's talking to me more than 20 minutes, she
done lost you.
She needs to be wrapping it up. She's starting to figure it out.
I'm glad.
She knows.
I've been praying for her. I've seen some of the conversations where I know you have checked out. And I'm like, Lord have mercy, please.
I haven't checked out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
I have an old friend.
Jay, you know your boy will check out. Because I've even seen you check out with Brother Jay.
Never. I have an old
when
friend.
When it's not something that you want to hear about.
Bill Franklin.
Click.
Bill Franklin loves me. He respects what I do. He refers me to other businesses, okay? But what Bill Franklin would tell people, he goes, look, if you need Brian's help, okay, if you call him, don't be on the phone too long. Bill Franklin said, "You better not be on there too long." That's what he told them. Use the
Ryan
cell.
almost did not have a wife
Whatever, man.
because he told me, well, we've been on the phone for 16 minutes.
That story's changed from year to year to year. Okay. So what actually happened was I said, "Wow, we've been on the phone for 16 minutes. I didn't realize."
You didn't say, wow, you said, welp.
I didn't say no whelp either. Whelp? When last time you heard me say the word whelp? Okay. I was saying that I didn't realize we had been on the phone for 16 minutes. That's what I was communicating.
I looked at my phone and I said, oh, you. In my mind, I said, oh, he ain't never got to worry about me being on the phone with him ever again. But he caught himself and cleaned up. Dr. Deborah says, yes, sorry, Brother Brian.
Dr.
You
Deborah?
will definitely check out.
Dr. Deborah. Two?
And Susan said,
Two, Dr. Deborah?
to whelp. It is
I
whelp.
did not say no whelp.
Well, we've been on the phone for 16
Dr.
minutes.
Deborah.
Yeah.
Et tu?
Mm-hmm.
Et tu, Brute?
Absolutely. I'm surprised we got to the point where we could give y'all 60 minutes or 57 minutes because
You're doing it with me.
I guess.
All right, so thank you for joining us. It's now 9:45. It's time for us to say thank you the way we say thank you on this podcast. And we're specifically thanking our consistent contributors, people who put stuff in the comment section that we can read, like Uzama Ra. He has a greeting song because he's a consistent contributor. His song goes like this.
Wait a minute, I gotta read this.
Okay.
Jay says, yes, people in general are 60-minute people. Brian is only a 25-minute
Jay! Jay, et tu? You too, Jay?
Susan says, I'm not sure you should limit. It might become a thing, but I know it's definitely his preferred limit is 6 minutes. 6 minutes on the phone. There should be, that's enough time to tell you what's going, to ask you what I need, to check for understanding, and to get off the phone. That's not a coaching call. That's a conversation call. That's a friendship call. Make sure you're alive. You have what you need. I got what I need. I tell you what's going on. All right, bye.
Don't believe that, y'all.
Believe
6
it.
minutes. I got way more than that. Come on.
6 minutes, you're already looking for what else do we need to talk about? You might not be ready to hang up, but you are like, why are we still on? Why are we still talking? That's with me. That's with your mother. That's with your children.
Mother's way worse than me, and you know
Your
it.
mother's a 4 minute.
No, my mother's a 2 to 3 minute person. That's it. On the phone. 2 or 3 minutes, that's enough.
But even when I'm away, like I know that every 2 or 3 hours I'm going to have to check in with Brian. But I also know it's going to be very brief, 2 or 3 minutes at the very most, unless he's very lonely. But that's not typical. If he's got a cigar and he's got some solitude, he's fine. He just wants to see me, hear me, and goodbye. I don't need to go into any elaborate detail about what I'm doing. And I'm so glad to hear you. Love you. All right. Bye-bye.
As long as I got my cigar and some time, I need that solitude, actually. The cigar and the solitude.
We know.
Let's do the greeting songs, baby.
Bitcoin King, he's the Bitcoin King.
Uzama.
Bitcoin King, he's the Bitcoin King.
Uzama. That's Uzama Ra's greeting song. Susan Kennedy's got one too. Susan Kennedy, you're everything I've hoped for.
You're everything I need.
You are so beautiful
To me.
That's Susan Kennedy's song.
You know, I don't think my fingers are long enough to do the millennial heart symbol. Byron, hey, because back in
not your fingers long enough.
They're not. They don't do that.
They do that. It's not.
So we do it this way in my age bracket. It's not even long enough to do that. We do it this way. But the millennials do it this way, and that looks like I don't even know what that
baby. It's just
like. Anyway.
You used to think your body. My arms aren't long enough.
They're not. Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. T-Rex arms.
Your arms are fine.
They're not long.
You thought your arms weren't long enough to scratch your back.
They're not.
I mean, even with a back scratcher,
they're not.
You just didn't know to come around this way instead of just
listen.
that way. As if this is
I have a whole husband. I should never.
I'm not a back scratcher. Jay Maggie's got a song too, and it goes, "Get ready, oh, get ready." Get ready, cause your day comes. Get ready, cause your day comes. Get ready, cause your day comes. That's Jay Maggie's greeting song. Dr. Sheila Doctor has a song too.
Sheila, Sheila, storms are brewing in her eyes.
Oh, um,
Did we sing Susan's song all
we
together,
did.
or did we just skip over it?
We did Susan Kennedy's
Okay, thank you, Susan.
We even did it slowly.
Okay.
Shocky Jones got a jam too and goes, guess who's back?
Back.
Back again.
Again.
Shocky's back.
Back.
Tell a friend.
Okay.
Shocky's back. Shocky's back. Shocky's back. Shocky's back. Shocky's back.
I created a one-star.
That's Shocky's jam right there. William Brown's got a song too and it goes, good morning to our friend Will. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Will. That seems fun. I want a song with my name in it. You can get one.
Keep coming back to the
And put stuff in the comment section. That's what we need. The comment section that we can read, you can get a song.
Absolutely.
Cousin Lois, you get a song too. Miss Phyllis got a logo that goes like this. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is
So
here.
clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis
Now
is
we
here.
all can have a great day. That's Miss Phyllis's jam right there.
Absolutely. We sing. Yes.
DJ, where's Dr. Beverly?
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Some of you guys were on here earlier when Dr. Deborah came on and sat in my chair and talked about what her and Dr. Lisa are doing this upcoming weekend.
Absolutely, and we are so excited. Jay says, whenever Brian calls me, he always asks if I have time. And of course, I say yes, because it's only going to be 5 minutes anyway. Absolutely.
I always ask for time.
He always asks for
Okay,
time.
for everybody. Because no one is just sitting in the house waiting for my call. They're doing something. Oh, do you have time to take this call right now? I want to be courteous of that. Okay, and Jay always says yes because he knows I'm going to be fine.
Absolutely. 5 minutes or less. Dr. Deborah says, Dr. Lisa, no, you didn't just say you have a whole husband. Yeah, I have a whole husband. I should not be worried about scratching my back, reaching my back, putting on my bra, zipping up a dress, any of that.
Putting on bras. Okay, Byron, let me tell you. I tell my wife, stop buying bras that require two people to put on. And she goes, they all do.
That's how I say it.
That's how it sounds.
They all do. First of all, I would be happy to live in a world that bras were not required.
Yes, but you know, you do need a bra.
So that's why you need to put them on. I don't know how single women do it. I mean, unless you always wear a sports bra. Because I think, or you wear the ones that flick in the middle or whatever.
Or they put it on the front and then turn it around.
Yeah, I don't like that because it hurts me.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. I never wore a bra before. Okay. But it has to be some bras that don't hurt and are easy to use. There has to be an invention like that. I can't believe that there's no such a thing.
You know who invented bras?
You say it all the time. Men invented bras. Because we want the titties to stand up.
Here you go.
Did men invent high heel shoes too?
Oh, yes.
Why? Because we think the legs are sexier.
And you want the booties to stick up.
And the calves to pop and all that stuff and the legs out. Okay. Did men invent mini skirts too? Y'all fell for it. Oh!
We hope you find some fun, family, and time to celebrate and recognize the importance of Juneteenth. We are grateful for the freedoms that we have that we should not have had to fight for. We are grateful for the opportunities that we have, and don't waste it. Just like Brother Mark always tells us, there are opportunities that are now available to us that may not have ever been available to us in history before. Use that access.
Yeah. Mark uses it for strength. His ancestors.
Leverage that.
Yes.
Leverage that and walk in authority. We love you. We mean it. And we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Meantime and in between time, don't forget to have sex.